I wish ingekuwaga na mavumba kwanja manoti ni kuonge vya thamani.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a glitter smoky eye with a little pop of blue. I am recreating Yummy look, and don't forget to like, comment, and to subscribe to this video, and make sure you follow me on all my social media. Now we are going to be jumping right in. I am going to be using my Witch Hazel from Beautewithawink. I hope I'm saying that right. And I'm going to just clean off my skin. I love this because I am very oily and it does help control my oil just a little bit. Next, we are going to moisturize our lips as well. We don't want no ashes, okay? And I am using my MoeGlitxz lip balm. Next, we will be hydrating our skin with the herbal hydrating serum, also from MoeGlitxz. I know that I am very oily, and although we are oily, we still want to make sure that we hydrate, which is the reason why our skin produces so much oil, because we do not have enough moisture in our skin. Now, I am going in with the MoeGlitxz moisturizer, which does have some sunscreen in there. I love that moisturizer, and it's also oil free. It's made for oily skin, so it is great, and it's good for combination and sensitive skin as well. Now that we are all done, we're going to jump right in with the Plouise base in Rumor Base number 4. I am going to be applying this base on my lid, utilizing this concealer brush, which is very tiny. I use it all the time. I use the same one to clean my brows. I'm just applying it on both of my lids, and then we will be going in with our Shop Miss AE 104 brush to go ahead and blend that out. And I do like to use the patting motion with most of the steps that I do take. I don't know, I find that it just sinks into the skin and it looks more natural versus the swiping motion, which swiping is basically you wiping that product away and just dragging it along your skin. You definitely do not want to do that. Next, we are going to be using the crayon case today because it is the crayon case 2nd anniversary. First, I'm going in with the Mattebook, and we will be using all those colors at the bottom. I am using a little flat brush. I'm not sure what you call that, but I am first applying that orange color right into my lid and packing that in. Now we're going to go in with a smaller brush to blend that out with the color that is directly next to it. It's slightly lighter than this color here. If you have the Mattebook, you should be able to tell which one I am applying. And I am just going along the line just to make sure there is no harsh line. And I'm just applying that and blending it out. First, I do start off by just patting it. As you can see, I'm not really doing like a circular motion. I'm literally just patting that in that section. And now I'm going in with a fluffy brush for me to go ahead and blend it out. I am going into a third color, which is the color lighter. It's basically transitioning. I go from the lightest to darkest just in reverse. So I'm just using that for me to blend everything out. I am doing slight circular motion there. I know it doesn't really look like it, but I am going slightly in a circular motion. I'm going to keep bringing that color up as I go further away to kind of make it, you know, like go in transition. I hope I'm explaining that correctly. If not, you see it. Then we're going to take our crayon case eyeliner pomade in the shade black, which is the only one they have, to go ahead and start adding that dark color to make our smoky eye on the lid. I am again patting it in. I am just using a concealer brush. I forgot what brand it is. I'm not sure, so I don't want to lie, but I am simply just packing it in the same spots of where I wanted my smoky eye to go. I don't put it on my full lid. I do keep it in the center area, or where that little circle mark is. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just keeping it in that one spot, and I am continuously patting that in, and I'm not doing anything more. Then I'm going to be taking my crayon case, box of crayon palette, and I'm going to be adding that black color over to set that black that I just placed on my lid. And that's just a regular little angle brush that I'm using to apply it. Nothing fancy. You could use any brush. Next, we're going to be going in with that same smaller precision brush. And what I'm doing is I am just simply blending out that black, and I'm going in circular motion to make, to diffuse that brownish color with the black and not make it look so harsh to where it jumps from one color to the next. You do want all of your colors to transition. That is the best way to have your makeup looking flawless. Now we're going in with the NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to simply be patting it on the lid all over the black area where I want my glitter to be going. So I'm just going to keep patting and continue to pat. This is great because when I have nails, I usually can't do this portion right here, and this was excellent. Okay. Now we will be going into our glitter, which is from MoeGlitxz Cosmetics, and I'm going to first be going into the black first. So I put the black down, and then I just pat in all the area, not really picking up much. I'm slightly dabbing my finger in the black. Then I'm going in with the silver. So I'm not putting a lot of silver. I'm literally just putting one pat of the silver in the areas. And then I want to go back in with the black because I want more black. The silver is just to make it a little blingy looking, to kind of be, I'm not sure how you explain it, but it's, you will see it. I'm also going in with blue just to give it a little pop of blue, which is also from MoeGlitxz Cosmetics. I am using my lash glue to apply that. I'm applying a little glitter. Don't put a lot, guys. You want your other colors to still show. And what I am doing is I'm going to be adding that blue right there in the center. I kind of go all over, but then not really. And I do still keep transitioning between the black and the blue because, again, this is supposed to be a smoky eye. So you don't want much color. You want color, but not really that much of a color. So definitely do go back and forth, and you can always mix glitters, guys. You don't have to use just one glitter because you have one color. Next, I'm going to go into the crayon case, and I'm going to be using that blue that I just pointed out to just put it right there in my tear duct. I think that's what you call it. If not, you get the point. But I'm putting that blue right there to give it a little pop of blue. And I did complete my other eye off camera. Now we're going to be priming our face with our favorite Becca, which you know that keeps me mattified. So you definitely want to still prime your face before you put your foundation and everything in. That does help with making it have a smooth finish. And I am just lathering that in. I usually pat it in, like kind of pushing into my skin. For whatever reason today, I decided to swipe it. So do it whichever way works best for you. I've learned that not everything that someone teaches you is going to work. So it's really preferences. Today I'm going to be using my NARS foundation, and don't mind, this foundation is slightly darker than my skin because I have not been going outside for the past year plus. It's been like a year and a couple months now, because I work from home. So I literally barely leaves my house unless I'm going somewhere or taking my kids somewhere, which I'm not out in the sun much. And as we all know, the summer just came around. So I am pushing this foundation into my skin to give it that skin-like look. So I'm just pressing it with my brush. This is a Real Technique brush, by the way. And I am just applying it on my forehead. Now we're going to be going into the crayon case highlighter. This is the number 8 to highlight in all of the areas under the eye, below the nose, on the chin, forehead, and nose as well. And I'm just putting a little bit because I wanted to build it up. I wasn't sure how I was going to like it, especially with a darker foundation. Next, I'm using a Dim Beauty Blender, which is from the brand Beauty Blender. And I'm just simply patting that in the areas to blend out that concealer. And I literally pat it in and continue to just keep patting and keep patting and keep patting. Now that we have it all blended out, we're going in what the chalk does, and I am the shade N. This is a great compatible color to the banana powder, and I'm just going to be applying it in all the areas in which I applied my concealer. So I'm just simply patting it. I do go lightly, but right there I did start going a little bit heavy-handed with it. But I do start off with a light amount and then just build it up. For whatever reason, that did not happen right there. Now we're going to be adding a little bit more under the eye, so that way when we blend out our under eye, there won't be any fallouts, or when the fallouts hit, it won't mess up where we've already highlighted. Then I'm going to go ahead and put some more on the nose. I find that when I put a lot on my nose, it's easier for me to contour, because it's like and it gives me that straight line. And I'm also adding some on my forehead to set the forehead as well. Next, we're going to be taking our contoursition notebook, and I'm going to go in the shade Briki. As you can see, I utilize that color a lot that I ran out, and I am doing the duck mouth to go ahead and contour my face, just to kind of bring everything in, because y'all know I am a little chunky and I want my face to look slim. I am also, guys, going to start this new weight loss journey. If you guys want me to go ahead and monitor that and do videos, definitely let me know in the comment. I know we all struggle. I like to eat, you like to eat. We in this together, we can do it together. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to see. Next, I will be just taking the brush and going along my nose. I am not putting extra product because I don't want it to be too dark. I'm just using the remainder of the product along my nose. I am taking the Honor Roll highlight to go ahead and highlight my face. I did also blush, guys, using the Watch Me Blush palette, which I always use in all of my videos, so you guys have seen it before. And I am just doing the little smiley face to go ahead and highlight my cheekbones, and then I'm going to put some on my nose as well as my cupid bow, I think that's what you call it, but the top of my lips is. And I'm going to be setting my spray, setting my face using my Urban Decay setting spray, when we're going to be showering in our Urban Decay setting spray, okay? And we're using the Watch Me Blush, case to fan our face, okay? Now we're going to be doing our lips. I am using Bear and Coffee from the Crayon case. I do start off with Bear first, and then I go in with Coffee to kind of blend it out. I will be using Pecan Popping and Clean Kisses. I just wanted to try something new. Pecan Popping is slightly darker, more so caramel looking kind of lip gloss. And then I'm going to go in with the Clean Kisses, which is more so of a nude color, just to kind of tone it out just a tad bit. I don't know, they kind of transition into each other very well for me. So I think that was a great choice. And it also don't make it look harsh, it transitions. And I'm also going to be adding some of these Ruby Kisses lip gloss gel. Honey, get you some, okay? This lip gloss is bomb, and you can get it from the hair store. And we are all done. As you can see, sis was feeling herself. As far as my application of my foundation, I'm not sure I was a fan of that. But I mean, it came out cute. Y'all see sis still feeling herself. Make sure that you guys do follow me on all of my social medias, guys. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I love you guys.